Hey guys, Panzer J back here in Operation 20 Corps. This is turn 15.1 for Germany. It's July of 1943. So let's do tech rolls first. I don't think it's going to change my buy, but we can finish one tech. So we're going to try for advanced artillery, stage 3, 7 or higher. Improved construction, stage 1, 7 or higher. Radar, stage 1, 7 or higher. And logistics, not on the board, 8 or higher. So let's do advanced artillery. 3, so we missed it again. What was this one? Radar. 12, we succeed. Improved construction. 12, we succeed. And logistics. 1 we miss. So 2 out of 4. So again, we fail to complete artillery, but we move up to 2 for both radar and improved construction. Okay, so we did get convoyed again for a few bucks. So I believe I'm at 66 is what I should have. We're going to spend 65. We're going to do 2 elite paratroopers for 6, 2 advanced mechs for 8. That's 14. Militia upgrade for 4, that's 18. A jet for 12 is 30. 2 infantry for 6 is 36. An SS Panzer Grenadier for 4 is 40. Another jet for 12 is 52. 3 infantry for 9 is 61. 2 militia for 4 is 65, so we save a buck. And then our free fort, it's going to go down. Thank you, Boston Bruce, for pointing out that the Netherlands is bordering 2 sea zones. So the fort that we already have in the Netherlands is covering, what is that, A11, I think. A11. So this fort is going to be the Netherlands again, but it's going to go down in A23 to finish off protecting the Netherlands there. So that's purchases. For attacks, we have 5. So attack number 1, we're going to convoy the Anzac there with our battle cruiser and P-64. Okay. Battle 2, everything else, well, the next 3 are all in Finland. So here in Helsinki, Rich has a militia. So we're going to take our jet from West Germany at an air base long range. It's going to go 1, 2, 3. So that's got a movement of 3 left. And then our elite airborne here in Romania at an air base with a movement of 8 goes 1, 2, 3. Or no. How did I do this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that should be it. Okay, so leave central Romania. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and has a movement of 2 left, 7, 8, and it's going to land in Estonia. Okay. Battle number, and we're also going to send a fighter from Latvia. So we got 2 fighters there. So one of them is going to come out 1, 2. Okay. Battle 4 is going to be in southern Finland. We've got an air transport in Warsaw, not at an air base, so it's just got a movement of 7. It's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and have a movement of 2 left. Also coming up from Latvia, 1, 2 is going to be our other fighter. And then battle 4 is a little risky. I usually don't like to do these, but we're going to roll the dice. So we've got a heavier transport with a paratrooper in Latvia. It's going to go 1, 2, 3, and drop that airborne off there. And we'll just have an airborne against a militia. Okay, so those, and then we're going to go into, what's that last, Catalonia. We're going to do one round of combat in Catalonia. So we're going to take our mountain infantry from eastern Andalusia, the 2 artillery from Madrid, and the 4 cavalry from Madrid. The 10 infantry are staying behind. And we're going to go into Catalonia. So those are going to be our 5 battles. Okay, so let's do convoy rating first. We'll do black for Germany and red for the UK. 6-1. We definitely got crushed there for convoy rating, so nothing. Okay, so let's go up north. Everything else is going to be up here. Okay, so battle 1. Rich is in a city with this militia. So he'll be a 3. And we've got a 3 for our airborne, an 8 for a jet, and a 6 for a fighter. Okay, so let's go ahead with the jet first at an 8. An 8, we succeed. His militia, a 9 misses. So we take Helsinki. That's worth $1. Okay, battle 2, Southern Finland. We've got a fighter at a 6, an airborne at a 3. He has a militia, but obviously not in a city, so that'll just be a 2. Okay, so our fighter at a 6. Eesh. Thank God I didn't knock anything over. Okay, fighter at a 6. 5 does hit. His militia, 11 misses. So we take Southern Finland. So that's worth another $1. Okay, the last battle here in Russia, the iffy one, is the heavy air transport dropped off an elite airborne here in Lapland. So it's my airborne's a 3 and his militia's a 2. Okay, so my airborne at a 3, 2 hits, and his militia, 4 misses. Wow. So that went extremely well. I guess I can't complain. Okay, so we take all 3 of those territories for $1 apiece, and that's it for any kind of income. So let's go ahead. We'll move Germany from 58 to 61, and Russia down from 47 to 44. I believe I'm accurate there. Okay, last battle. Okay, so Rich has 2 militia, plus he's got the cruiser and ports. That's 3 militia, an infantry, and a cavalry. It is mountainous, so our 2 artillery are going to be 2s at first strike. Our 4 cavalry will be 2s, and the mountain will be a 3, I believe, because it's not affected by the mountainous terrain, and it'll get boosted by 1 of the artillery. So let's go ahead. We got first strike here with 2 artillery at 2s. 9 and a 10 both miss. Then we've got our mountain at a 3. An 11 misses. And then we got 4 cavalry at 2s. 1, 2, 3, and a 10. Okay, so we did get 2 hits. So I'm assuming that, because I'm not going to take the territory, so I think the cruiser just spawns another militia. So I'll just take off 1 of his militia. Okay, so then he's got 3 militia at 2s. 2, 3, and 12, so there's 1 hit. So I guess I'll lose a cavalry. Then he's got a cavalry at a 2. An 11 misses, and an infantry at a 4. Yeah. Okay, so that wasn't so good. So we each did 2 hits, but... Okay, so I'm going to retreat. So I'm going to take off 2 cavalry for casualties. And everything retreats back to where it came from. So the mountain infantry goes back to eastern Andalusia. The 2 remaining cavalry and the 2 artillery to Madrid. So I think, like I said, I'm pretty sure that cruiser just gets to spawn another militia, so that would be 1 of his losses, and then just 1 of the militias that was actually there. So he's left with a militia, the cruiser and port, an infantry, and a cavalry. Okay, so that's it for combat. So we do have a bunch of non-combat. So let me get that out of the way. Okay, so let's talk a little bit. We'll pull a Pete and discuss a little bit of strategy down here in southern Russia. So clearly I want to hold on to Kiev, but Rich has built up quite the force. So he kind of surprised me a little bit by coming down here into eastern Ukraine. So he's got a stack of 16 infantry, I think 6 T-34s, 4 advanced mechs, a couple of AA. And then here in Oral-Kursk, he's got some advanced mechs, some T-34s, and a couple more units that can move 2 spaces. So if I pile everything up into Kiev, he's just going to surround Kiev and everything will be minus. and I'll probably lose Kiev and lose all those units. So that option really isn't so good. Option 2 was to just stack up all my infantry in Kiev, and then all my mobile units maybe in one of these adjacent territories to Kiev, and that way it's harder for him to surround. But he could have, all these infantry can reach whatever territory I moved my mobile units into, so he could just leave Kiev alone with all the infantry and just kill off all my like high value units, and then just leave Kiev to the next turn. So that didn't sound so good either. So then option number 3 is basically to pull everything out of Kiev and these surrounding territories into one territory and, you know, make it difficult for him to attack that. So it's kind of a tactical withdrawal from Kiev, and that's the option we're going with. And I picked Western Ukraine here because some of these units here in Poland can reach there, whereas they wouldn't have been able to reach southern Ukraine. So, and then I'm sure he's going to scorch one of my air bases with his rocket too, so that was another consideration, that I wouldn't have been able to scramble from one of those territories because the air base would probably be inoperable. So after that long diatribe, we are going to pile everything up here in Western Ukraine and see if Rich wants to do an epic battle there and see how many units we can stack up there. I think I added up to close to 40 I'm going to be able to. Okay, so from central Romania up 1-2 is the advanced mech. So put this over there. Here in southern Ukraine, a cavalry is going to come over 1. The advanced mech is going to come over 1. The infantry is going to come over 1. So I'll put those guys over there. Out of Kiev, we have 8 infantry, 3 advanced mechs, 3 medium armor, 2 fighters, a jet. They're all going to move 1 into Western Ukraine. The fighter from southern Ukraine is going to come up 1 to Western Ukraine. Let's see, what else do we got? We've got this advanced mech in Warsaw is going to come down 1-2 to Western Ukraine. Here in Lubelski, we have an advanced mech, a motorized towing and artillery going to go 1-2 into Lubelski. Let's see, what else do we got? Let's land some planes up here first. So, well, actually, let's move our whole army here in Latvia. So this entire army in Latvia, which is this force here minus the militia, has to stay behind. So that's a force of 9 infantry, 2 light armor, 2 medium armor, 2 Tigers, 3 advanced mechs, and 3 SS Panzer Grenadiers. That entire force is going to move up 1 to Estonia and join that advanced mech that's already there. Okay, then let's land some planes. So the air transport that went to Helsinki went, I believe, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's going to land in Estonia. Okay, the fighter that came from Latvia, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to land in Estonia. The air transport that came from Warsaw, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or no, that doesn't make sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's going to land in Estonia. The heavy air transport came from Latvia. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I wanted it to reach Warsaw, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. So let's see what we got here. It came from Latvia. So 1 this sea zone, 2 southern, 3 4, 5. So it's only got a movement of 2 left, so we're not going to be able to reach Warsaw. Okay, so it's going to land in Estonia. The fighter that came from Latvia that went southern Finland. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to land in Estonia. The jet, West Germany. 1, 2, 3. It's got a movement of 3 left. That's going to fly back to West Germany. Let's see. We got a fighter in northern Italy, air base. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to land in western Ukraine. We got 4 rail moves. We're going to take our 4 infantry in West Germany. They're going to rail all the way to Estonia. We got to get our tactical and our medium bomber out of there. So the tactical is going to back off 1 to western Ukraine. The medium bomber with a movement of 7 because of the air base and long range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to land in Estonia. We don't need this card anymore. We're down to just a single militia. Okay. How about here in Austria? We're going to have the 2 motorized infantry come down 1, 2 to Rome. We're going to have the self-propelled artillery 1, 2 down to Rome. We're going to have the medium armor and the 2 SS Panzer Grenadiers come down 1 to northern Italy. Our SS Panzer Grenadier here in Bavaria, 1, 2 to Picardy. We got to move Vichy, and I think that's it. I think so. Oh, wait, we got fighters in. We're going to have 1 fighter in Paris go 1, 2, 3 to northern Italy. Okay, I think that's it. Okay, we got to move our Vichy ships. So we're going to take the cruiser and the destroyer here in I-10 and go 1, 2, 3 to P60. And then our sub here in I-2, 1, 2, 3 to I-13. So I think that's everything. Okay, so how about income real quick? So we're sitting at 61. We saved $1, so that's 62. And then we got our 3 bonus for Romania and our 3 bonus for Sweden. So that should be 68. So $68 next turn. Okay, units. Let's put our fort down. So our free fort goes here in A23 for the Netherlands. So that now covers the Netherlands completely. We've got 2 elite paratroopers. 1 is going to go down in central Romania. And 1's going to go down in Warsaw. I don't even think I have any more elite airborne sculpts, so I'll have to put a guy down. We got 2 advanced mechs. Those are going to go 1 each in Warsaw and central Romania. Okay, we've got a militia upgrade, so we're just going to add an infantry, and that's going down in western Ukraine. There was already a militia there. Let's see. We've got this militia was the upgrade. We got 2 infantry for Paris. So put those on the car. Or, oh wait, we don't want to do that, do we now? So hang on. We're gonna put a jet in Paris and 1 infantry. So that'll be our 2 capacity. So there's another infantry. There's a jet. Okay, we've got SS Panzer Grenadier. That's Bavaria. We got a jet and 3 well, we got 4 infantry left. So, what other factories do we got? Kiev is a no. We already filled Romania, Warsaw, and Paris. Berlin should be okay. I guess West Germany. So West Germany is going to take 4 infantry and the jet, the remaining jet. So a jet and 4 infantry. And then that just leaves our 2 militia. So we're going to place 1 in, let me see here. I'll place 1 in Bessarabia and 1 in Estonia. I think. Maybe not. Well, Belsky's not worth anything if he wants to come out there. Actually, we'll place it in northern Russia. Okay, so that should be it. Okay, we did income. How about recruitment roll? So Vichy is a 2. Ooh, 3 just missed. And Spain a 7. Oh, a 1 does hit. So we'll add an 11th infantry to Madrid. Okay, how about unit recap? Spain. Madrid is 11 infantry, 2 cavalry, 2 artillery. Everything else is the same in Spain. In France, in Aquitaine, we have an Italian seaplane, a militia, and an infantry, and a fort. Normandy's an infantry and a militia. Paris, a jet, a fighter, 3 infantry, and 2 AA. Picardy is a fort, 2 infantry, 1 militia, 2 medium armor, 1 light armor, 3 SS Panzer Grenadiers, and 5 advanced mechs. Belgium is a fort, 3 infantry, and a militia. Netherlands is a fort covering both sea zones, 3 infantry, and a militia. Denmark is a marine and a militia. West Germany is a fort, a seaplane, 2 jets, 4 infantry. Bavaria is an SS Panzer Grenadier. Berlin is infantry and a militia. Actually, I want to call an audible real quick. We're going to put... Where is Pete at again? You never can trust that guy. Actually, he doesn't have his... Never mind. He doesn't have his air transport in England, so I'm good. Okay, keep going. Northern Italy is, I believe, 7 Italian infantry, a militia, 2 Italian fighters, a German fighter, a German medium armor, 2 SS Panzer Grenadiers. Rome is a fort, 3 Italian militia, an Italian AA gun, 3 German infantry, 3 German self-propelled artillery, 2 German motorized infantry. Königsberg is a militia. Warsaw is an advanced mech, an elite paratrooper, a militia. Central Romania is an advanced mech and an elite airborne. Bessarabia is a militia. Northern Belarus is a militia. Latvia is a militia. Lapland, Southern Finland, and Helsinki are all elite paratroopers. Kiev is a militia. Southern Ukraine is a militia. Taurida is a militia. And then we've got our two big armies. Army Group North is in Estonia. Army Group North consists of a heavy air transport, 2 regular air transports, 2 fighters, a medium bomber, 2 Tigers, 2 medium armor, 2 light armor, 4 advanced mechs, 3 SS Panzer Grenadiers, and should be 13 infantry. I had 9 that came up from Latvia and the 4 that railed. Okay, the other big army group, Army Group South in Western Ukraine, consists of, for Italy, a tactical bomber, 3 fighters, 2 motorized infantry, 2 regular infantry. The Germans have a militia. How many infantry? 2, 3, so this should be another 8. We have 8. So that's 11 infantry, 1 cavalry, 1 artillery, 1 motorized infantry, 4, 7 advanced mechs, 3 medium armor, a tactical bomber, a jet, and 4 fighters. So again, real quick, Italy, a tactical bomber, 3 fighters, 2 motorized infantry, 2 regular infantry. Germany, a militia, 11 infantry, 1 cavalry, 1 motorized infantry, 1 artillery, 7 advanced mechs, 3 medium armor, 1 tactical bomber, 1 jet, and 4 fighters. So that should be everything for Germany here on turn 15.1. Turning things over now to Silk and the USSR CCP.